Man, let me just tell you real quick. I don't know who this message was for, this worthy message, this you're worthy message. I don't know who this message was for, but apparently, you got a target on. Like I said, at the end of the day, the enemy didn't want you to have this message, but you gonna more than a conqueror. You gonna get this message today. I don't care how many times this phone cut off. We gonna keep it moving. I don't care who this message is for. You gonna get it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I went through trouble, but you gonna get it. It's yours. It's for you. What God said is for you is for you. I love you, and here you go. Let's gossip a little bit, y'all. The hunters gossip. The hunters gossip. Like I said, you can sip this tea. God made it. I'm sorry. But listen, why is it that, we as humans, and I said we, because, a lot of times people, they forget the fact that, hey, I'm not exempt from none of these hunters gossips, whatever the case may be. These messages don't just be for me, for y'all, they be for me too. But anywho, why is it that we as humans feel like we supposed to have everything that we think we are supposed to have because we're worthy of it? And it can be materialistic things, it can be fellow humans, and etc. And then the moment that it comes down to you being just that confident on having things that God said that you can have, you second guess yourself, or you second guess God, or you second guess your ability to be able to be worthy enough to get those things. It's almost hypocritical because I don't know, I guess it's the circumstances at hand. Logically, we'll put ourselves in situations to get things that we think in the open that we're supposed to have, but in our hearts, it does be questionable. I don't know nobody that has lost something, and that be whether person or thing, okay? I don't know nobody that has lost something that didn't feel like in the back of their head and in the back of their mind that they wasn't supposed to have it anyway. So, in the open, they may feel like, oh man, I'm hurt. But then, in the inside, they're like, I'm not as hurt as I should be, or as others think that I am. Because at the end of the day, somewhere in my mind, there was wires that was trained already in advance to let me know that, hey, listen, I lost what I lost because I wasn't supposed to have it anyway. And that is the thing. And so that is the thing that you have to realize at the end of the day. Like, those types of things you feel like you're unworthy of, and you are. When you have friends, or you think you have friends or whatever, at the end of the day, we can't forget about the fact that those friends that mean you no good, or whatever the case may be, in God's word, he said those that have unreliable friends, they soon come to ruins. Or what about those other type of relationships, that you just have in general with people, that you thought were loving people that turned out to be, really enemies to you or whatever, and foes to you or whatever. And so God said that, when my enemies and my foes come upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and they fail. So you got to understand that even at times when you feel like you're not worthy of things or of people or whatever the case may be, or whatever the situation may be, God could still deem you to be worthy of it. You know what I'm saying? And that is why we should never lean onto our own understanding or whatever the case may be, because again, it goes all the way back to that concept of not us having plans for our lives, but God having plans for our lives, because we'll always give ourselves self-pity. We'll always feel like we're not worthy of the amazing things, the extraordinary things in our lives that we're supposed to have. And then the things that mean us no good, the things that aren't amazing and extraordinary things, just regular things that may be ordinary or whatever the situation may be, we always feel like we deserve those. We deserve those things. We sell ourselves cheap. The price tag that we put on ourselves when it comes down to us thinking that we're worthy enough, the price be too low. We put ourselves on the clearance rack. And God is like, no, you're royalty. You don't belong there. Let me take you up off the shelf. And see, during the moments where we get took off the shelf, automatically we feel like, oh, we don't have no value. When no, you do have value. Your value is far greater than you could have ever believed or ever imagined yourself to be. So then that's the question we have to keep asking ourselves. Why do we keep feeling like we're unworthy of the things that God has deemed us worthy of? As always, I love y'all, and bye.